2012 was a busy year for the Hummingbird Bakery, opening its first international store in Dubai and launching a mobile bakery. British Baker spoke with MD Tarek Malouf about the launch of its third book and plans for the next 12 months.
Yes, the new book so far has done really well. I think last week was #1 on the non-fiction hardback list, and I saw in the Sunday paper that it was number 25 in all books, so that really pleased with that. Yeah. For this book, we kind of wanted to go back and take as many classic American dessert recipes that we could find, and kind of give them a little twist wherever necessary. The thing that has really taken off is for corporate customers. So we do a lot of things with company logos and stuff like that. We have a team in place that they can focus more on it without our eye being taken off the ball on our, I would say, normal, retail sales. So, but it's definitely a room for growth. I'm not a fan of opening multiple shops at the same time. We are not, we're not the Starbucks of cupcakes, so we can't do that. And the product quality would deteriorate if we opened or expanded too rapidly, and that's something I'm really careful to protect. So I'd like to open one by the end of this year. The problem or the challenge is, especially in London, is finding a location that we could build a shop with all our little crazy needs of extraction and things like that, without it being the most horrific rent possible. And rents in London definitely have not fallen, even though there's a recession. It's actually really difficult to find a suitable property, and that's what will hold things up. I'd love to open outside London in the UK, and people always say, why haven't you opened in my town? And we'd love to, but these 5 shops that we have here need a tremendous amount of support. They're not little islands that just function on their own. So if we did one, 2-hour train ride away, we wouldn't be able to support it that well from London. So we'd have to have a regional support network, and that's quite pricey. So we have to wait a little bit until we can achieve that. So eventually shops outside London, or at least to the M25 for the time being, is on my radar. The franchise is a nice to have, but we don't own that. We get a royalty from that. We are looking to franchise in other parts of the world, anywhere that would be interested in having us. And then we are exploring other kind of income streams, such as some merchandising, and to see if that's going to be viable and if there's going to be a market for that. So kind of non-food merchandising.